Hello. Today we'll read about groups, teams, which is in your third unit. Let me open the syllabus. This is the third unit, group dynamics and team development. What is group dynamics? How the team is developed, group performance, group development, anything regarding the team and groups, we'll read about it today. Let me open the slide. We'll understand the definition, the meaning of groups, then their characteristics, element, concept behind the groups and teams, how each one is developed, how the team is developed. When you are targeting a big goal, you have to form a team. So there are different stages of team development. We'll read through that. Let me understand, let me read out the definition of groups. Or what is team dynamics? The meaning. The first thing we'll understand what is meaning. What is that meaning of team dynamics? ଗୋଟେ ବଢିଆ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ତମକୁ ଦଉଛି ତମେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ସ୍ମାର୍ଟଫୋନ ଅଛି, ୟୁଟ୍ୟୁବ ଅଛି, ହ୍ୱାଟ୍ସଆପ ଅଛି, ତମେ ଗ୍ରୁପ କ୍ରିଏଟ କରୁଛ. Suppose someone in your group is inviting you in a group to join. That means that group has a purpose. ତମେ ଯାଇକି ଜଏନ୍ କରୁଛ. ସପୋଜ ତମର ଗୋଟେ ସାଙ୍ଗମାନଙ୍କର ମିଶିକି ଗୋଟେ ପିକନିକ ଆରେଞ୍ଜ କରୁଛ. You have decided to go a picnic. ସେଠୁ ଯେଉଁମାନେ ଅର୍ଗାନାଇଜ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ଗ୍ରୁପ କ୍ରିଏଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି. ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ତମକୁ ଯିଏ ଯିଏ ସବୁ ଯିବେ ତମ ସାଙ୍ଗମାନେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଇନଭାଇଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି. ତାପରେ ଡିସ୍କସନ ଚାଲିଛି, ପିକନିକ କେମିତି ହବ ଏକ୍ଜିକ୍ୟୁସନ ହଉଛି, ତାପରେ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ପିକନିକ ହଉଛି, ତାପରେ ଗ୍ରୁପର କାମ ଚାଲିଛି. That is one example. The same thing will read in different stages. Every team consists of members with variety of expertise, strength, and weakness. You take example of any team. ଯେକୌଣସି ଟିମ୍, ଗୋଟେ ଅର୍ଗାନାଇଜେସନ ହଉ, ଗୋଟେ କମ୍ପାନୀରେ ହଉ କିମ୍ବା ଘରେ ହଉ, ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ଏକ୍ସପିରିଏନ୍ସ ଅଲଗା, ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ଏକ୍ସପର୍ଟିଜ ଅଲଗା, ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ଷ୍ଟ୍ରେନ୍ଥ ଆଣ୍ଡ ୱିକନେସ୍ ଅଲଗା. Everyone is different from each other. ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ନେଇକି କାମ କରିବାଟା ହଉଛି team effort. And what is that you can see in that team behavior, that is team dynamics. Team dynamics are demonstrated through collaboration, communication, and daily interaction. Team रे किसी लोग जिमिति कथार्ता होचंदी, केमिति बिहेव करचंदी, केमिति काम करचंदी, that is team dynamics. If there are different varieties, suppose you are from south part of India, you don't like the people who are north part of India, or vice versa. You are from north part of India, you don't like the people who are southern part of India. So your behavior, your work will be different in that case. If you are liking each other, if you are mingling with each other, if you know, suppose wherever you are, maybe you are from north, but you like a South Indian, then your team dynamics are positive. You will work better. You don't mind if anyone is working with you. But if you have that mindset, you don't like people from other state, then it is very difficult for you to work together. So your team dynamics is negative in that case. That's what it says. Every team consists of members that varying expertise, strength, weakness. Everyone is different from each other. Team dynamics are demonstrated through collaboration, communication, and daily interaction. Positive group dynamics are easy to identify. The second bullet, what it says, when we talk about team dynamics, we are actually talking about psychological connection that creates bonds between members of the team and help them function as a unit. Psychological bond. How exactly what is there in written in the first paragraph? Collaboration, communication, and interaction. How people are talking each other, how they are behaving each other, how they are approaching each other. It's all depends on the brought up society. That's what it says psychological connection that creates bond between members. If the team members are very much aware of these differences, then your dynamics are good, positive. And they're working together, they don't mind all the differences, whatever they are. But if they take it seriously, if they don't like each other based on all the differences, he's senior, I am junior, or he is junior, I am senior, there are differences in experience, differences in qualification. So your team dynamics will be negative. You cannot work well. That is the meaning of team dynamics groups. This is there in your third unit of syllabus. What is a team? In this, you'll see the characteristics, features of a team or a group. Two or more person. When you say group, one person cannot be group. So definitely there is a minimum of 2 person or more. There is no maximum limit. If they join together, they interact together, they collaborate together for a common goal, then it's a game. It's a group, team. And 5 to 7 is the effective group. That is what the scientists, the psychologists, the researchers says. So when you are joining a group or planning to do something, so generally 5 to 6 or 7 is a ideal number for a group that you have mentioned. Collective identity. Whenever you are creating a group, you have some identity. You are creating a group name for that purpose. You are having a logo or symbol or picture. Exactly the same example I have given the WhatsApp. The WhatsApp, when you are creating a group, suppose for a picnic, you are creating a group. You are giving the name picnic 23rd, 23. Suppose this year picnic or picnic with your college name, whatever. There is a unique name. From that name, you are able to identify the group. So there is an identity for the group. It could have a logo, could have a name. Then interaction. Each person, how they are interacting, how they are talking to each other. If there is a group, they are interacting each other, they are talking each other, they are communicating each other. If that is not there, if there is a problem in languages, if there is a problem in communication, then that is not a group, that is not a team. Whenever there is a group we are forming for a common purpose, there could be a lot of interaction, there could be a lot of collaboration, a lot of talking between the members. Shared goals, purpose. So everyone in the team should understand the purpose, why you formed a team. The same thing, picnic. If you don't understand the group is created for picnic, so that means that is not a group. when you are part of that group, you understood the purpose of that particular group, why it is created. Norms, regulation, rules and regulations. So whenever you are creating a group, you have certain rules, regulation, why you have created, what is the purpose. And suppose in the same WhatsApp example, you have created a rule that any member cannot send ତମର ଯୋଉ ସକାଳୁ ସକାଳୁ ଗୁଡ୍ ମର୍ଣ୍ଣିଂ ମେସେଜ ଆସୁଛି ହ୍ୱାଟ୍ସଆପରେ କିମ୍ବା ୱିଶ୍ ଆସୁଛି ଡିଫରେଣ୍ଟ ୱେଜ୍ ତମେ ଗୋଟେ ରୁଲ୍ କରିଛ ଯେ ଏନି ୱାନ୍ ଇନ୍ ଦ ଗ୍ରୁପ୍ will not send this kind of message. Only purposeful discussion will happen. ତମେ ସେମିତି ଗୋଟେ ରୁଲ୍ କରିଛ କିମ୍ବା ଯୋଉମାନେ ଆଡମିନ୍ ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ କେବଳ ମେସେଜ ଦେବେ ପିକନିକ ସ୍ପଟ କ'ଣ ହେଲା କେମିତି ଅର୍ଗାନାଇଜ କରିବା କେତେ କଲେକ୍ସନ କରିବା ଏସବୁ ଡିସ୍କସନ ହବ not any other discussion. Suppose ତମେ ଗୋଟେ ରୁଲ୍ କରିଛ ସେମିତି ରୁଲ୍ କରିଛ that rule will be followed in the group. That is called group norms. Any group will have some guideline, some rules, some regulation. Group composition. Group composition what? People are part of that group from different. It is same like the other point I said, different expertise, different strength, different weakness. So there are different varieties of people in the group. And whenever you are working for a common goal, common objective, you have to consider all these differences. That is group composition. Group roles. What exactly the group is doing. So whenever there is a team or group created, so what it does, what is the purpose of that? Suppose you have created a WhatsApp group for that. What example I have given? The purpose, the role is for the group to have an interaction with everyone. What is the picnic spot we are going to decide? And how we are organizing? What are the pickup points? Who are the people contributing? Who are joining? Who are not coming? Who are coming? All these things. So whoever is the organizer, they are creating the group with that role, that purpose. So that is group role. These are the features, characteristics of groups or teams. Then we will understand how a group is created. What are the different stages of a group, of a team? That is also there in the syllabus. Why, how it is created? What are the feelings of different group members in different stages? How they react? What is the purpose of each stage? Will create that. Will understand that. In the next slide, this could be the question elements. What are the elements of groups? And also how the team is created and what are the different stages. There are 5 points given in that. You can mention 1 to 5 stages. These are different stage, different steps, I can say. Forming, storming, norming, performing, adjourning. These are different stages. In stage 1, forming. Exactly, we'll take the same example what we have taken or we discussed regarding our WhatsApp group. Whenever you thought of to plan a picnic, you created a group, your picnic group. Some people created and invited your classmate, your friends. So people who got invitation, they are part of that group. ସେମାନେ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ଜଏନ୍ କଲା ପରେ ତାଙ୍କ ମନରେ ବହୁତ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଆସିଥିବ। କଣ ପାଇଁ ଗ୍ରୁପ କ୍ରିଏଟ୍ ହେଇଛି, କାହିଁକି ଆମେ ଜଏନ୍ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, କଣ କରିବା, କିଏ କିଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ଯାଇକି ଦେଖିଦବ କିଏ କିଏ ମେମ୍ବର ଅଛନ୍ତି। That is forming group. You are planning to form a group. And there will be a lot of question in that stage. People will ask each other. But mostly in that stage, you will create a group, you will invite, and people will join. These are the activities will happen in this stage, forming stage. Then next stage is coming storming. What is storming? You remember in this way, form and storm. Storm means what? Whenever storm is coming, lot of conflicts, lot of questions, lot of disturbances coming. Storming stage कौन होची तुम्हारे जो group टा create होची, lot of questions are coming. Picnic ପାଇଁ group create ହେଇଛି, କୋଉଠିକି ଯିବା picnic, କାହିଁକି ଯିବା, କିଛି ପିଲା କହିବେ ଏଠିକି ଯିବା, ଆଉ କିଛି ପିଲା କହିବେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାକୁ ଯିବା, କିଛି ପିଲା କହିବେ ଏତେ ଚାନ୍ଦା କରିବା, ଆଉ କିଛି ପିଲା କହିବେ ଏତେ ଚାନ୍ଦା କରିବା, କେମିତି କରିବା, ଏମିତି ଗୁଡାଏ conflict ହବ, ଗୁଡାଏ discussion ହବ, ଗୁଡାଏ disturbance ହବ। ଏଇଟା ହଉଛି storming stage. ଟିମ୍ ଟା ଫର୍ମ ହେଲା ପରେ ଗୁଡାଏ ଡିବେଟ୍ ହବ, ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ ଅଲଗା ଅଲଗା ଓପିନିଅନ ଆସିବ। That is storming stage. In this stage, you may see some disagreement as the individuals begin to voice differences or concerns related to work, process, or responsibility. Suppose କିଛି ପିଲା କହିଲେ ଆମେ ବସ୍ ରେ ଯିବା, କିଛି ପିଲା କହିଲେ ଆମେ ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସପୋର୍ଟେସନ କରିବାନି, ଆମେ ନିଜେ ନିଜେ ଯିବା, କିଛି ପିଲା କହିଲେ ନା ଆମେ ଏଇଆ ମେନୁ କରିବା, କିଛି ପିଲା କହିଲେ ଆମେ ଏଇଆ ମେନୁ କରିବା। ତେଣୁ ଗୁଡାଏ ଡିଫରେନ୍ସେସ୍ ଆସିବ, ଗୁଡାଏ ଡିସଏଗ୍ରିମେଣ୍ଟ ହବ। That is storming phase. In the forming phase, you are forming a group. Storming phase, you are discussing, debating, and all the conflict arises, you are resolving those conflicts. That is storming phase. The next stage is norming. Norming is kind of normalization, and simply you are resolving, you are deciding, you are going ahead after taking a decision. After all this discussion, you have decided, okay, we'll go to this spot, we'll go by bus, or we'll go by car, or we'll go by own. You have to come to a conclusion. That is norming. You are normalizing everything. So you remember it in this way: form, storm, normalization, normal. In this stage, the members collectively decide the group's expectation or norms and how they can achieve their objective. You have to come to a decision, conclusion, and decide one thing to go ahead. That is normal stage, norming stage, forming, storming, norming. The next stage is performing. That is the actual stage when the actual work will happen. In this stage, the members have assigned the roles and responsibility, begin the performing their necessary tasks. Suppose in that group, ତମର ଜଣେ ଅଛନ୍ତି କେବଳ ସପିଂ କରିବା ପାଇଁ, କିଣାକିଣି କରିବା ପାଇଁ, ଯାହା ତମର ଭୋଜିରେ ଲାଗୁଛି, ପାର୍ଟିରେ ଲାଗୁଛି, କିଣାକିଣି କରିବା ପାଇଁ। ଆଉ ଜଣେ ଅଛନ୍ତି କେବଳ ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସପୋର୍ଟେସନ ଗାଡି କଥା ବୁଝିବା ପାଇଁ। ଆଉ ଜଣେ ଅଛନ୍ତି କେବଳ ପଇସା କଲେକ୍ସନ ବୁଝିବା ପାଇଁ। ଏମିତି ସବୁ ଆମର ରେସ୍ପନ୍ସିବିଲିଟି ଡିଭାଇଡ କରିଦେଇଛ। ଯେତେବେଳେ ରେସ୍ପନ୍ସିବିଲିଟି ଡିଭାଇଡ କରିଦେଇଛ, in this phase, people are actually working, shopping, collecting, they are working, and they are performing their duties. That actually in the performing stage. So the meaning is very clear: performance. Perform the task. Whatever responsibility and work given to you, you are performing that task. That is the performing stage. First team formula, তারপরে storm, norming, performing. So whatever roles and responsibility given to you, you are performing. The final step is adjourning. Adjourning what? Closing. Whenever there is a project or there is some objectives or goals, your picnic is over. So what will happen? That group has no meaning. You can exit from the group. You can close the group. You can delete the group from your phone. So that is adjourning. This stage applies to temporary groups that disband once they achieve their objectives. That means once the objective is over, suppose the goal is achieved, you are closing or you are adjourning that group. These are 5 stage groups are created: forming, storming, norming, performing, adjourning. So you have to remember this way: form, storm, norm, perform, and adjourn. If you are, the meaning itself is telling their functionality. Forming means when your group is forming, you are creating a group, you are inviting the members, and everyone is joining. That is forming. Next, storming. You are discussing, you are addressing all the conflict, you are listening the opinions. Different people have different concerns, different opinions. That is storming. Then you are normalizing. You are after listening all the opinions, all the differences, you are coming to a conclusion. You are deciding something. Based on the decision, you will plan your work. Whatever objectives, whatever goals you have, whatever targets you have, based on all the decisions, that is normalizing. Then the performance step, performing step. All the actual work is happening in this stage, performing. And once the work is over, once the goal is achieved, objective is met, then the purpose is solved, then the adjourning step. You can absolute the group, you can close the group, you can exit from the membership. So this is the cycle, this is the steps of a group creation. Forming, storming, norming, performing, adjourning. First we understood what is a group, then we understood what are the different characteristics, features of a group, then how a group is formed, how a group is created. So that is one important things we observe. This could be a long question, a short question, mostly long question. How a team is created. So once you mention all the 5 points and the write up, so you have to give all the answers: farming, storming, norming, performing, adjourning. To mention all the points in that answer. So this could be your long type question. In another class, we'll revise this. We'll have another some points on this. Then we will go to next step. But this is something important in your organizational behavior. The paper is called organizational behavior, OB, and how this team is impacting in the organizational behavior. So that is the main understanding, main concept behind it. So you take any organization, any company, the team is performing. So how the team is behaving, that is exactly we are discussing the team dynamics. ତମେ ଦେଖିଥିବ ଯୋଉ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ କାମ କରୁଛ କିଛି ଲୋକ ସପୋଜ ତମ ସାଙ୍ଗମାନଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ କିଛି ଲୋକ ଗୀତ ଭଲ ପାଆନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ଦି ତିନି ଜଣ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଗୀତ ବୋଲନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କୁ ନେଇକି ଗୋଟେ ଗ୍ରୁପ କରିଦେବେ କିଛି ଲୋକ ସ୍ମୋକିଂ କରିବାକୁ ଭଲ ପାଆନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ମିଶିକି ଗୋଟେ ଗ୍ରୁପ କରିଦେବେ ଯୋଉମାନେ ସ୍ମୋକ କରନ୍ତି କିଛି ଲୋକ ନିଜ ଲାଙ୍ଗୁଏଜରେ ନିଜର ମଦର ଟଙ୍ଗରେ କଥା ହେବାକୁ ଭଲ ପାଆନ୍ତି ସପୋଜ ଗୋଟେ ବଡ କମ୍ପାନୀ ବଡ ଅର୍ଗାନାଇଜେସନ ଅଛି ଯୋଉଥିରେ କି ବହୁତ ହଜାର ହଜାର ଲୋକ କାମ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ ଗୋଟେ ଗ୍ରୁପ ହେଇଯାଇଛି କିଛି ଲୋକ ଓଡ଼ିଶାର କିଛି ଲୋକ ବେଙ୍ଗଲର କିଛି ଲୋକ କେରଳାର because they know each other they like to talk there with their mother tongue ସେ ଏଇ ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ନେଇକି ଗ୍ରୁପ କ୍ରିଏଟ ହେଇଯାଉଛି because all these people have similar interest that is one type of group I am telling when you are understanding the group that is one type of group so when people has the similar interest smoking is one interest singing is one interest talking in same mother tongue is one interest. So when I see there are people who are having same interest who can share that, so I will create a group. Similarly, there are groups, internal groups, external groups, open groups, closed groups. Open groups means any group created is open to anyone whoever wants can join. Closed group means you cannot enter in that group. Suppose you have created the group, same group, that picnic, only for your classmate, only for your friends, or only for your college. So if someone wants to join in other college, they cannot because there are some control. A admin can invite those people. So that is closed group. So it is working within a closed people, closed circle. So these are different types of groups, different aspect. Anything you want to ask me in this groups? This is one we discussed, different characteristics of features. So whenever you're creating a group, you have some purpose, you have some goals, you have some objectives. So these are all group features, group characteristics, group principles. So with that all input, you can create a group. You can work on a group. Let me see your syllabus. This is your syllabus. We are studying this section. Group dynamics and team development. This is your unit 3 and next time we'll study leadership. We can revise it. We can have some more points on group dynamics. Then we'll go to leadership. These are very important concept in organizational behavior. We'll read it. Next thing, whatever left out is mostly psychological, people behavior discussion, and the team discussion. See, leadership, interpersonal and organizational communication, organizational conflict, organizational development. All this arises in an organization. Okay, anything else you want to ask me now? Or we can close the class here for today. Next time we'll go through this again, group dynamics and leadership. So that will close your unit 3. Your next class will be day after tomorrow. Sorry, tomorrow is Sunday. Tuesday you will have your next class. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.